My name's Glenn Harris, and I'm the president of Race Forward. I think the values that have guided me in being in leadership at Race Forward really do come from my upbringing and my childhood. My parents deeply believed in core values of, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. But also that we had responsibility, that we had a debt to our ancestors. My father was raised by his grandmother, and she was literally born a slave. And so, as a child growing up, if I was unhappy about a particular task that I had been told to do, I was reminded of the privilege that I had and who built that for me. And that idea that each of us, whatever gifts we have, are as a result of those who came before us is absolutely core to understanding why we all have a debt to pay back and to pay forward. I think the pivotal moment for me in understanding that is I have been in Portland. I had a great opportunity to work for Seeding Justice, which is a local philanthropic organization that funds community organizing work at the ground level.
Yeah, look at all that hair.
And there's Tulsa.
Oh, yep.
And so it felt like I was coming into my understanding of the role that I could play in supporting building movement for justice. Then in 1998, a friend, James, JJ, went into a grocery store here in Portland, Oregon, and was accused of stealing a candy bar by a security guard. And it turned out that the security guard was, in fact, an off-duty police officer. And in the resulting scuffle, JJ was shot and killed. And I had been, at that point, organizing for probably about a decade, and suddenly I felt completely powerless. And this question of justice, injustice cannot stand. I felt like I had to do something in honoring who James was and what that injustice meant. And it changed the entire trajectory of my work. The reason why I love Race Forward, the reason why I love facing race, is because this is a space for real talk. Race Forward as an organization is over 42 years old. And we've been doing work of race and social justice since the early 1980s. And so, as you can probably imagine, we've worked on just about every issue that touches on Black and brown communities. Owning the institutions in our lives, owning government in our lives, is what allows us to actually make certain that we can build the world that we all deserve, which is a just world in which democracy works for all of us.
give up power easily.
Never. Not without
Never.
the man.
Yeah, that's the man. Sometimes a little bit of this. You gotta use this for sure.
The exciting part about being able to lean into our current direction is really recognizing that even as in these current moments we need to be responding to the attacks we see on Black and brown communities, on women, on the LGBTQ community, we also cannot lose sight of the generational work ahead of us that is about reclaiming and owning who this country is. The reason I'm so proud of it is because I know that is just us building on the legacy of what our communities have done over the last 400 years of being in this country. I have no doubt that as we think about the long arc of justice, that what takes us there is building and creating space for more people to join in the fight, for more people to celebrate what justice means. And so I hope that when folks look at my legacy, when I look back on my time in leadership, that people really do see someone who's committed to making it possible for others to enjoy the privilege of working for other people and with other people for a more just world. Simple idea, but I think an important one.
It seems we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way.